We'll be reviewing the Camus XO Cognac.
Hello, I'm Jo, this is Maximo. We are Tipples and Treats. And Maximo, tell us about today's tipple. It looks rather grand.
And expensive. This was the one and only cognac that was purchased in the recent auction purchase.
Not so recent anymore.
No, it was 6 months ago.
So much was purchased?
It's taken us a while to go through this, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So this 1 litre gift pack, and I think it's a gift pack because it's got a fancy box, was around about 211 Australian dollars inclusive of auction fees. The recommended retail price for this is around about $397.
Oh!
So not quite half price.
Would you ever buy the full price for this?
I have bought a bottle of Hennessy XO, which is a sort of a comparable.
Weighs a ton.
Well, it's a litre bottle. It's oh my goodness.
God.
It's a heavy bottle, isn't it?
There's a lot of glass in that.
There is, and there's a lot of cognac in that as well, isn't it? So it's a 1 litre bottle, 40% alcohol. It does look like a substantial bottle. You're going to do
You could definitely do it. That is heavier than a 1 litre bottle.
Well, I think it's
Oh my God.
thick glass.
Lift it.
Well, it's about 4 or 5 kilos, isn't it?
It's really heavy.
I know, yeah. Well, it's a quality bottle.
Less of the weight. Let's carry on.
Yes, indeed. So, if you can attempt to
Yes,
open
I will. It's French, yeah?
It is French, yes, from the Cognac region of France. Only those brandies that are produced from the Cognac region are allowed to have the Cognac designation on there.
Yes.
Camus happens to be the biggest distiller in the Cognac region. It is a brand that's been produced by 5 generations of the family, of the Camus family, and they started producing in 1863. So they've been
old and traditional then.
yes, and I think they've sold this in most parts of the world. So it's certainly quite well. What's a screw top? Is it?
My God, just the lid weighs a lot.
Is it a glass lid or something?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh my goodness! I think
It's heavy, isn't it?
It is. I think it's a glass lid. I think.
I don't know. I'm scared to pour it out, actually.
Yes, it might be an issue. we have specially acquired brandy balloons.
Oh my God!
Or cognac balloons. So, so why don't you do the honours? I'm looking forward to the glug on this. You don't know how to.
This is. I can't even describe. You probably think it's just a litre. It just must be the thickness of the glass or something. It's really heavy.
It looks like quite thick glass.
It does.
Just if the lid's got anything to go by. That's got a nice glug if ever.
It does have a nice glug. Is that enough? I think that's plenty, isn't it?
That's plenty, yes.
Yes. Maybe I'll have a little bit less. Oh my God. Oh.
It's a little bit less. Or you've made a mess.
It dribbles as well. All that expensive glass and it dribbles.
So, which is the...
You have the big one.
This is the big one, isn't
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to put the lid on because... Oh my God.
The lid's just... It's half a kilo in itself, isn't it?
That's insane. I'm just going to move it to the front because I feel like I'm going to tip it over or something. Okay.
Oh, shall we?
Swish.
Swirl it around.
You meant to warm it, are you?
A little bit, I think. A little bit. Although I have, I did see a YouTube vlog from. I'm not really sure which company it was, Connoisseur or something like that. And the master distiller said that he enjoys his cognac on the rocks. So I've never actually tried that, and I think I think it's traditional to have cognac after dinner,
Room temperature.
room temperature, slightly warmed.
To me, unrefined
The nose is quite.
senses. I mean, to me, it sort of smells like whiskey.
It does. It's quite delicate. It's
So it must be just tradition, whether you drink it warm temperature or on the
Yeah.
rocks, mustn't it?
Yeah, and the XO stands for extra old.
That's very French, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. So it's traditionally sort of the richer, deeper colours and the stronger flavours because it's been infused in the wood for longer.
Much sweeter than a whiskey.
Yes, much sweeter.
That was my initial impression.
Sweeter, I think smoother,
It stays on the tip of the tongue.
much longer. It's quite
It doesn't.
a long finish.
It doesn't. Well, I don't think mine's an awful long finish.
Yeah.
Stays on the tip of the tongue. It doesn't really go to the back so much.
No, it's reasonably delicate, and I don't think it's that complex. I think it's really nicely balanced. This is quite nice without the need to add ice. I think it's sort of quite smooth, perhaps elegant.
Yeah, it doesn't have that peppery. Well, it says a peppery finish, but I don't. I don't feel the peppery finish.
No, it's. I don't know what it's sweet. Whether it's sort of dried. Well, the tasting notes say that it's a deeply polished copper nose that includes dry fig, apple strudel, honey, and cigar box, followed by a medium-bodied, juicy dried fig, apple, mid palate. With a peppery finish and a fresh drying orange cake and cigar box aftertaste.
Some of those descriptions are a bit.
I've never eaten a cigar box.
I won't say it, but
A bit sort of wanky.
that's it.
I said it.
Yep.
Certainly, it's nicely balanced. It's smooth. As it's warming, it's just an enjoyable, mellow spirit to have.
I think it's just a little bit easier to drink than a whiskey.
Much easier. I wouldn't be reaching for the ice
Nope.
to add to this. It's
Nope.
it's quite perfectly acceptable
Yeah.
to have as is.
I guess it is pretty damn expensive.
It is.
I would want it to be really nice to drink.
Yes, just the cost in and of itself.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Beautifully balanced, it says. I would agree with that.
Yeah, nicely balanced.
Yep.
Not harsh, not offensive.